Good morning, my lovelies. I hope that you are all safe and well and that you had a fantastic weekend. To those that enjoyed Glastonbury and everything else, I had a really great weekend. We did a lovely seance on Saturday, which was amazing. We had some really great information and validation and evidence coming through on the Ouija board, and we had a few other little bits and pieces of paranormal stuff and some stuff with the scrying mirrors, so that was really lovely. So big thank you if you were part of that. I'm just coming on to do this week's guidance card for the week ahead. So I thought that I would work with an oracle deck this week, one of my favorite oracle decks, and as I am shortly going to be moving, I thought why not work with the Sacred Traveller, Always on the Move, by Denise Linn. This is a beautiful, gorgeous deck. Literally one of my favourite ones, actually. So, these are the cards. So, as ever, channeling the cards for this Monday for the highest of good. Let's see what we need to know about, kind of general guidance to be given, and see what the message has in store. Okay. A few people have been asking me, am I still doing my Sunday YouTube, not reveal videos, my review videos, for different decks. I am going to be doing some more. I haven't actually bought any decks for a while. I've been really good because I've been planning to move. So once all that's in place, I'm sure I'll be treating myself to another few sort of cheeky little decks. So I'll be able to start that back up at some point. But I'm just having a little bit of a breather because I've needed to put my money into other things really at the moment. But just want to put that out there because a few people have been messaging me saying they look forward to those and they've not seen them for a while. And that's why. Because moving is bloody expensive, I have to say. Okay. Right, let's just see what we need to know about for this Monday. Bear with me, guys. Itchy nose. Ooh. We got the card of joy and delight, and it just says here, open your heart to joy. I think that's really important, actually. Something that I have been having a lot of conversations with people about recently is that they've been stuck in this sort of depressed, negative numbness and not really knowing how to step out of that vibration. And it is having to mix it up a bit. It is having to do something you wouldn't normally get to do. So like some of you guys that maybe have been to Glastonbury, you've really raised the vibration and you've really stepped out of your comfort zone, and I'm sure you've had an absolutely amazing time. But even if you're not doing something as large and as big and as exaggerated as that, it's just doing something that you wouldn't maybe normally get to do, even if it's just putting on a piece of music that you haven't heard for a while, or going for a drive somewhere in your car, or just doing something that is different, going to sort of meet with a friend you haven't seen for a while, for a coffee or a catch up. It can be sort of, quite sort of minor things. It doesn't have to be big and large and exaggerated, but joy and delight is always around us when we choose to see it. And I think sometimes we're so consumed in the heaviness, in the problems, in the blockages, and the uncertainties of life that we actually dismiss this. We don't even open up our heart center to recognize the existence of this. So when it talks about open your heart to joy, it is like giving yourself permission to receive that higher vibration of energy. Don't sacrifice, don't stay stuck in the heaviness, even if something is tricky, even if something is very overwhelming or is quite stressful for you. Try not to dwell in it, because there is always joy. And sometimes it might just be the simplest of things. If you've got like an animal, spending time with those, just having that connection. It can be very minor, basic things. Sometimes joy can be looking through a collection of old photographs and reminiscing on old memories that are still sort of connected in here. So it doesn't always have to be large and big and exaggerated, but welcome that energy in, and you'll find that that feeling of peace starts to sort of unfold for you. So an interesting message this week. I hope it makes sense. Going to leave it with you. Stay well, stay safe, stay fabulous. Really looking forward to seeing some of you lovelies this coming Saturday at the Spiritual Wincanton Fair. That's going to be amazing. If you've booked to see me, it's going to be a lot of stall holders there. So lots of fabulous spiritually minded and magical people. So if you're free, if you're stuck for something to do, come along, be involved, because it's going to be an amazing day. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with some of you lovelies very soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.